Hello, today I'm going to talk about warm-up and introduction part in lesson planning. This PowerPoint presentation is made by Jessica Garcia to the subject of Methods in Teaching English as a Foreign Language to the Universidad Nacional Abierta a Distancia UNAD. To start talking about warm-up, that is the first step for a good lesson planning. In it, we need to take into account different elements for develop this stage. Those strategies for our classroom are an excellent teaching tool. We all know that starting with a lesson with a good hook activity setups for a better chance of success. It captivates the students and draws them into the lesson, giving the opportunity to do our thing. Purposes for preparing a warm-up activity. For example, it goes at the beginning of the class, focuses students' attention and helps them to begin to work and preparing them for a long period of concentration. It might be an interesting and enjoyable activity and is useful to continue to the classes and sometimes is related to the topic. The most important thing is that it has to be short, maximum 5 minutes. The next question: why teachers should start every lesson with a warm-up? These are 5 elements that we need to take in consideration when planning a lesson. One is setting the tone of what is to take place during the class. The students will have some idea what to expect and the topic can be easily be introduced and practice vocabulary, etc. The importance of planning. Most of teachers forget to do this and start the class having a bad environment because they don't know what to do. And we also can find in here the students. So, warm-ups are essential for those that everything is new, including the teacher. It allows students interaction, know each other and relax. Another thing is the length of time. As I said before, it's the first 5 minutes of the class. And it's important for students to get used to speaking English and that in this way they will also increase their confidence. And also making corrections that students really need it, but it's recommended to do it at the end of the activity or even at the end of the class in the feedback moment. But do not forget to write down the notebook the mistakes students make. Examples of warm-up activities. One is the evocative, when students can remember a quote, a photo, scenario, or a song. You can ask a question that requires the group to think in it. According to the previous topics, it helps them to understand the misconceptions or preconceptions of the topic. Another one is the data manipulation. You can make them draw a diagram of what they have learned. Pre-quiz. That it doesn't need to be graded, but it may be used as sign language, pictures, construction paper, reading comprehension, etc. Another example of warm-up activity is the word flash. You can give students a list of words related to the topic and they have to guess what is the meaning of each word. The last one is Pictionary. You can give them pictures to construct a puzzle or guess what is that about. For example, if you give students pictures about airplanes, hotels, beach, or someone going shopping, they immediately will understand that the topic is about future plans or vacations. To the introduction part in lesson planning. Of a lesson plan, and it could be one of the most important of the teaching process, due to the fact that here teachers explain, or better, try to gauge students' knowledge or their preconceived ideas about a topic to learn. There are tons of strategies that teachers may use in order to succeed in the teach and learning process. As an example, we can start the classroom with a question using personal anecdotes, historical events, thought-provoking dilemmas, real-world examples, short video clips, practical applications, proving questions, etc. And also, we need to consider the following questions when planning the instruction. First, how will I check whether students know anything about the topic or have any preconceived notions about it? What are some commonly held ideas or possibly misconceptions about the topic they might be familiar? And the last question is, what will I do to introduce the topic? Okay. These are the main ideas about warm-up activities and lesson planning in the introduction part. And all the information that is in these PowerPoint slides. Remember that this is a presentation for methods of teaching as a foreign language to the teacher Clara Esperanza Bilbao from the Universidad Nacional Abierta a Distancia.